I made a video of replacing the stock air filter on the Type R. We're going to be turning this into this. But many of you have asked, is there one for the Honda Civic Sport hatch or the 1.5 liter engines in general? But the real question is it going to make the same whooshing noise that you'd be getting from the Type R, or even better yet, a short ram intake or cold air intake? I highly doubt that it's going to make the same noise, but that's why we're here, so that we can find out. Is it worth it? Hey guys, and welcome back to the channel. This is Time FK7, and today we're going to be replacing this stock air filter with this K&N filter. Let's go. So this filter, just like with the Type R, is designed to increase the airflow by 50% and increase the horsepower slightly on this car. Now, I highly doubt that that's going to happen because, you know, this is basically a stock air filter, but with more airflow maybe. But we're going to find out. And if ever you're interested in this product, be sure to check out the description because I will be linking it down below.
If you've been a subscriber of this channel, you probably already know that I have a PRL short ram intake installed on my car, and there is a significant difference in noise because you're getting that satisfying whooshing noise. But before I can install this K&N drop-in filter, I have to put my stock airbox back.
So this is what it looks like without the intake, and on the stock airbox there's like a little bump right here, which you're just going to shoot this in that hole, which is basically going to go like this, just like that. You're just going to align them together. Once aligned, like, you can put the screws back in its holes. Now I find it easier to peek through here. Now the camera's not going to show it, but if you peek your head through here, then you can determine if this is in the hole. Installing this box back was easy. The hard part was getting to that one right there. It's a 10mm socket, and you're gonna need an extender for that. So this is what I have, and I just, I use the extender to reach that area over there. But other than that, the top one right there, that's easy, and that one is the hardest, and it's just getting this into the hole. And then once you do that, then everything else is pretty much easy. All we gotta do is just install this tube back, and then take the stock air filter and put it back on. So this is what it looks like with the stock airbox in the car now, and obviously it's a huge difference compared to the PRL. Now, the only thing that I forgot to do was actually put the air filter in, so, which is easy. Take the cover off. I can do it with one hand actually. So it'll go like that. Now this part is flexible, so you can move that around, and then you're just gonna drop in your air filter there. Once you put your stock air filter in, make sure that this is secure, and then there should be 4 screws that you have to screw in. 1, 2, 3, and 4. So we're gonna go ahead and do that. After we do that, we're gonna put in our mass airflow sensor, which is this guy right here. Make sure it's nice and clean. Now that we got the stock airbox in, it's time to test it out, see what it sounds like stock. So I'm obviously not used to this sound anymore, but yeah, everything's nice and tight, and let's start her up.
Thank you.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 100, 101, 102, 103, 104, 105, 106, 107, 108, 109, 110, 111, 112, 113, 114, 115, 116, 117, 118, 119, 120,
taking a ride in the Sport, and this is without the intake, and usually after about 2,500 RPM to 3,000 RPM, it makes that whooshing noise. So with that short ram intake, it's gonna give you that whoosh, that noise. But with the stock intake, you don't hear anything, not even a whoosh. So at least with the K&N, hopefully we'll get some kind of whoosh. So we're about to go now. This is what it sounds like. Let's go over here actually. Nothing. No, no, nothing. None of that stuff. I'm gonna open up the window. Absolutely no whooshing noise whatsoever. Okay, so this right here is the stock air filter or the stock air box. Now, I went ahead and did everything. Like, this is back to normal, this is back to stock. But basically, 1 screw there, 2, 3, and 4 to take off this cover right here. Now, if it makes you feel comfortable, you can also take off your mass airflow sensor as well as loosen this. Although this tube right here is actually flexible, so like you can move this around all you want because this is like a flexible plastic / rubber kind of material. But yeah, let's go ahead and get started. Take your power drill or your screwdriver. Just gonna do this. You don't have to, like I said earlier, but whatever. Put this somewhere safe.
My hands.
It's fine right here.
That's not safe.
It's safe right there. And then you're gonna go ahead and grab this part right here. So pull this out first, and then you're gonna grab this, and then you're just gonna pull out, just like that. And then you're gonna set this aside. All right, so now we can go ahead and take off the cover. Starting off with the 4 screws that I showed you earlier. So right here first. Go over here. That's the 3rd one here. Okay. Now that they're all loose, you can go ahead and just grab this and pull. Just like that. As you can see, this is the stock air filter. This is a white air filter, and it's like restricting the air from going inside your engines. That's why you're not getting that whoosh noise. So we're now going to be replacing it with this K&N filter. And it looks like this. Just like with the Type R, it is a velvety / red color, and it looks like my short ram intake as well. So let me get all 3 for comparison. Like with the Type R, this also has an easy access tab, while the K&N one does not. So we're just going to drop it in like so. And it goes in just like that. So we're going to go ahead and close it up, tighten the screws. That's all tight. Take your mass airflow sensor, make sure it's clean. Once you see that it's nice and clean, you're going to go ahead and insert, align it. Don't tighten it all the way, that way you can move this around. So once you do that, just gonna go
Go ahead and tighten it now. That's nice. And then you're just gonna insert this into the hole. So you're just gonna align it and then insert. Boom. And that's it. You're done. Congrats, you just changed your intake or your air filter. So let's hear it.
One more.
All right, here we go. Still no whoosh. Try that one more time. Maybe sport mode would help? I can confirm there's barely any difference. Now it's time for subscriber builds, where I show off your builds on my channel. And our first build for today is...
First up, we have David Ayala, and he says, "Hey man, I follow your channel on YouTube, and here's what I've done to my 2020 Sport." Next is Yu Han Lin, and he says, "This is my 2021 Honda Civic Hatchback EX build. Hope you like it, and thanks for your channel. It helped me make my decision in buying and modding my car." And finally, we have a build from Isaac Jones, and he says, "Hello Chris, congrats on the new Type R. The channel will definitely be a lot more diverse now. My goal for my 2021 Civic Sport hatch was to keep it stock while improving the looks with some moderate tasteful mods. This includes things like the Sportline spoiler, front lip, window tint, splash guard, etc. Thanks for the great content."
If you want your build to be featured on the channel, send me an email at christimefk7@gmail.com so that your build can be featured on my channel. Back to the video. In conclusion, is this filter worth it? Bam! No, this filter is not worth it in my opinion. Sure, it will increase the airflow to your engine, but you're not going to get that whooshing noise that you would get on a short ram intake or cold air intake. So comparing this with the Type R you can notice a significant difference in sound, whereas on the Sport or the 1.5 liter engines, you're not going to notice any difference. Unless when you open the hood, then you'll probably hear it. But when the hood is closed and you're doing like regular driving, as I showed you in the video, then there's absolutely no difference at all. There's no whooshing that you get. So my suggestion, maybe save up and get a short ram intake or a cold air intake. But yeah, is it worth it? Absolutely not. Anyways, that about wraps up this video. Let's go ahead and go on the end screen. If ever you're interested in LED products or floor mats for your cars, be sure to check out LastFit's website. I did install and make a review of these products, so be sure to check out my other videos so that you can see the quality and the installation process that is done to your Civics. And that doesn't apply for Honda Civics in general, that applies for all makes and models of cars. So be sure to check out LastFit's website, use my code CTFK7 for that 10% off. Anyways guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Be sure to hit that like button, comment down below what you guys think of this video, or if you have any future suggestions of what videos I should be doing in the future. This is one of the many mods that I have lined up for this FK7, so more FK7 content is to come on the channel. Thank you all for watching. This is Time FK7, and peace out.